Hey everyone, it's me. I'm back. You may have noticed last week that I didn't really post very much on my blog or my YouTube channel. I was actually away on vacation visiting family, but I wanted to show you a few things that I got. I found, well, I didn't personally find. My mom went to a garage sale and she found some really fun goodies there, and she was like FaceTiming me, asking me what things I wanted. So these are a few things I picked out at the garage sale that my mom picked up for me, so thanks Mom. But I wanted to show you what I got. So these are a bunch of Stampin' Up stamp sets. They were all, I think, $2 at this garage sale, which is a really great price. So I picked up a few really cute ones. This is their Sweet Scoops stamp set. Just a few really fun images, some sprinkles, a little cherry. You can build a ice cream cone, and so I'm gonna have some fun playing around with this one. Here's a thank you set and a because I care. I didn't really need the sentiments or the little or these two either, but I really liked this big flower. I think it could be pretty sort of maybe embossed and then watercolored on top of, so I really liked that one. I thought I could do a few things with it, so I'm excited to use that as well. This one is their Banner Blast is what it's called, and I just really liked all these cute little banners with the little sayings on them and patterns and stuff. I thought I could maybe use this one in my planner and maybe make some stickers or embellishments out of it, and of course on cards and scrapbook layouts as well. But I just thought it was really cute, and I'm excited to kind of get into this one and stamp and play around. And then, of course, a Christmas one, because we always need more Christmas stuff for our cards, right? So I got this one. I just like the flowers and the bells, and again, lots of stamping and coloring opportunities there. This one actually has not even been used before because it's not even out of the rubber, and the little stickers on the back aren't there. So this one actually wasn't even used either, because I had to put the stickers on the back. So I just want to show you real quick how you do that. It's real simple. You just pop it out of this rubber thing here. You peel off the backing, and it's not sticky. You can, it's not like a sticker sticky. I mean, it sticks to your block. So you can use it just like this. Or if you want the picture on the back, you just grab whatever picture goes with it. Peel off the backing carefully, because these are stickers, because they stick to the back of your little stamp here. And then you want to make sure you line it up the right way and just push it down and smooth it out. Then you have the image on the back of your stamp. So, and it doesn't stick quite as well as if you don't have the picture on, but it still sticks on your stamp block. So it's just really easy to put them together. So I'm really liking that, and it comes in a nice thin case. So some stamps you get, like this stamp set from Lawn Fawn, it comes in just like paper packaging. So I take them and I use them with these Avery L pockets. I just stick them in there and label it, and that works well for me, and then put the dies in the back. But these are kind of nice that they come with their own little case. So I just have to figure out, I'm kind of running out of room in my stamp basket here, so I'm gonna have to do something. But I like how they are put together. If you had them on a shelf, it's got a little bit of pictures here on the side, so that's really fun. Alright, so those are the stamps. I don't want to lose this either. I'm gonna put that back in there. Some of the stamps that I got, so I'm excited to play around with those. And then I'm really excited about this. I got 5 bottles of Dreamweaver's embossing paste, and I've been wanting to use embossing paste for a while. I haven't found any. I mean, the craft store has some, but I didn't want to like pay the price for it. So I found all of these bottles. Well, my mom found them for 25 cents each. And these bottles are almost all the way full. That one's got tons in it. The regular white one is a little bit more used. Well, maybe not. it's still got a pretty good amount in there. So I'm really excited to use these. I thought maybe I'd go ahead and give it a try. And let's see, I have some of these cut out banner shapes here. Maybe I'll go ahead and just try some. Now a lot of these are, well, this one's matte black. This one is just white, which the white is really fun because I've seen some people tint it whatever color they want it anyway with some different things, so I want to try that. But I have metallic silver, I have metallic gold, and I have metallic copper. So I thought the silver might look really fun over this black. So I haven't done this before. I'm trying to find something to scoop it out with. So I'm going to use this butter knife. And just scrape it on. Now I'm using Heidi Swap's confetti stencil. And it's kind of, I like it because it's got several different, it's got hearts, stars, and circles. So I'm just scraping it on over the circles here. I didn't really tape anything off. I'm just scraping it on. It's kind of thick, which isn't a bad thing. I do know that it's used, so I don't know if the thickness is normal or if it's just because it's a little bit older. Alright, so I scrape it on to the circles. I'm going to scrape the extra back in there. And you can see my stencil didn't really stay put all that well. It kind of smeared a little bit. But the metallic looks kind of fun on there. Alright, I'm back. I just set my other paper aside to dry. I want to use some of this white stuff, and I have an idea here that I want to try. I'm going to take a little bit out and put it on my craft mat. Now I'm actually using the Heidi Swap silicone craft mat, and I'm really liking it so far. I haven't had it that long, but it's been working for what I want it to work with. And so maybe I'll zoom in a little bit here. So I put a little bit of that white embossing paste on my craft mat, and now I want to see if I can color it using some glimmer mist. How about this one? This is Mint Julep, and it's a really fun light green color. So I don't know if this is going to work, because I don't know if it's going to sort of mess with the texture of the embossing paste by adding liquid. I'm just squirting it on and then trying to mix it in. So I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I've only got a little bit here, but it's definitely tinting it. Let's scrape this off. Kind of looks like frosting. Alright, so let's take, this is just a scrap paper. This is actually from one of my mixed media or mix and match pads from Canvas Corp. But let's try some of these hearts. So I'm going to scrape this up. And then, whoops, see I moved my stencil again. I have to practice on this. Just scrape it on. Try to keep your stencil from moving and coming up. But just fill all of those little holes. Ta-da! So that definitely worked. I mean, that's really cute. So if you have some white embossing paste, hopefully you can see that color all right on the camera. If you have white embossing paste, it works to mix it with Tattered Angels paints to make it any color you want. So that's what I really like, is I like getting plain white cardstock, plain white embossing paste, or whatever, and tinting it so that you can just use it with whatever you need. So that's really fun. I think I'm going to be enjoying this embossing paste. Okay, so here's what I learned from just a few minutes of playing around with this embossing paste. It goes on, it's kind of thick, and it goes on pretty well. The metallics, when they go on, the color is a little bit different when they start to dry, because over here on the edges you can see how much more shiny it is. It goes on a little bit creamy at first, but it dries pretty shiny and metallic-y, and it looks really cool. Here's the copper, and it's still not totally dry. If I get a little bit closer, you might kind of see how some of it is bubbly. When I hit it with the heat tool, it did kind of bubble up a little bit. So if you don't want it to be bubbly, just let it sit and dry. And I noticed, especially with this one, this is the matte black, especially with this one, if I let it dry on its own, and I just put a really thin layer on, let it dry on its own, it doesn't take long for it to dry at all. It's just when you put it on thicker that it might take a little bit longer. But this is the matte black. It's got a little bit of a texture, a little bit of a grain to it, but it looks really neat. I like this look to it. This is the white, and you can tint it. I tinted it with Tattered Angels Mists, and it worked just fine, just mixing it up with whatever color, and I sprayed over the top of it. So you have some different options as far as coloring with it. Worked really well. It has kind of a foamy feel after it's dried, and it did bubble up a little bit too when I hit it with the heat tool, but it didn't really affect it too much. So there's just some really fun things that you can do with this embossing paste. I'm excited to try some more things with it. So hopefully I can video some more projects that I'll be doing with this embossing paste. I'm new to embossing paste, so this is kind of the first time I've tried it, so I'm just kind of giving you my thoughts as I'm using it. But if you have any tips for me, I'd love to hear it. Anyone that's done more with embossing paste, I'd love to hear any tips or advice. So just comment down below with those, or just like or share this video if you liked it. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.